Welcome everyone to the Expanse Osiris Reborn. Today we are continuing or coming back to the closed beta. I technically already did two quick playthroughs of some of the preset characters. Again, they don't have the character creator, they just have 4 presets that we'll see in just a second here. But I kind of wanted to play a little bit more and just see how it feels playing through one more time with the 2 remaining characters, and then from there kind of just leave it at that. I have seen a lot of feedback from the game, especially the voice acting for the male character. They did mention that a lot of times voice acting is actually one of the last things that they do, but it might of course they're probably hopefully going to take in some feedback from that as well. But with that said, we're just going to go ahead and hit new game, get this playthrough started, and see what else we get into this time around. We'll go with normal once again. Here we go. You and your twin are Pinkwater security mercenaries. You lost your entire squad while narrowly escaping Arrow Station, where the entire population was infected with an unknown substance. You escaped on an enemy ship, the Mat, and now you want to find out who's responsible for Arrows. You've just arrived at Pinkwater 4 Station to discuss the situation with your boss, Oscar O'Connell. During the docking, your twin Jay was unintentionally rude to the dispatcher and wants to make amends. So my first time around, we went Earther, Hacker, and then my second time we did the Belter Officer. This time we're going to do these 2. First Belter Hacker, then we'll do Earther Officer. I don't know if I think it's still going to be mainly the same, but we just can kind of play around and see if there is any difference. But we'll start with that, and then we'll see what happens. There are a few side quests we can pick up too. I don't think we're able to actually do them because we never actually get into our ship to travel other places. But there's one thing I forgot to do or didn't check with on my very first playthrough that I want to do this time around once we get to the Earther. Here we go.
Oh, my man Zafar. Glad to see you.
Coffee? I've got a fresh pot.
Thanks. Can't imagine what hoops you jumped through to get the coffee, let alone the spices.
Every little joy is a candle. The more you light, the more life's darkness wanes.
Zafar and his metaphors. But you're right. The dark days are definitely upon us.
I was so worried about you, my friends. We couldn't contact the Piranha. Eros went silent. There was all kinds of speculation.
What exactly?
Talk about some outbreak and quarantine. All the while, the UN and Mars issue no official statements. As if they were blindsided by all of this.
This time around we're going to be a little bit, I think, kinder. We'll see.
We're not sure what happened there exactly. But the quarantine is definitely just a cover.
Is that why you're alone? Without Vic and the others?
Yes, no one else survived. They blew up the Piranha when it was leaving. Whoever destroyed the station didn't want witnesses. We didn't know these guys like you did, Zafar. Still, we're so sorry.
Such cruel irony. Not to die in combat, but on vacation. Report to Director O'Connell ASAP. I just have one question. Is this ship yours?
You could say that. She was our ticket off Eros.
She can be legally recognized as yours by right of salvage. If the previous owners are dead, of course.
Oh, they are.
You'll have to tell me that story later. Right now, this ship needs a checkup and a reprogrammed transponder.
You know what we can do to that?
You know anyone who
Or
can
no,
do
who
that?
can do that?
I can. That's easy.
If you don't mind, we'd really appreciate it. Sorry, but we need to go now. O'Connell's waiting.
Luna always carries with it the tides. I wish I knew what it is you carry. Good luck.
So, next up, report to the boss.
Okay. Talk to Oscar O'Connell. So once again, we are playing as the Belters, which they are much taller than everyone else. But this time we're the Belter Hacker. The first time I played as the Belters, we were doing the officer playthrough, which essentially just means you use a little bit more gadgets. And I want to try to explore any other sections we didn't get to, but I think it's
Let's go
going to
visit
be a
Larry.
lot of the same.
Stop by and say hello. You think he'll be glad to see you?
I called him a pain in the ass. I want to say sorry.
Pinkwater 4. There's the Canterbury.
And now from Belter today.
Welcome back to the station, Gemini.
The explosion at the ice hauler Canterbury has caused a water supply crisis on Ceres and renewed discussion over the inevitability of a military conflict between Mars and Earth. One of the survivors, the executive officer of the Canterbury, James Holden,
James
has posted a
Holden.
video in which he declares that the ice hauler was destroyed by the MCRM. Mars denies all accusations. Holden's whereabouts remain unknown. Problems with the stable shipment of ice to Ceres have led to water supply disruptions throughout the station. Chaos in the streets of the Medina. Protests, riots, and attacks on inners. Starhelix security has blocked off certain key sectors. Epidemic on Eros. An unknown infection has been spreading among the residents of Eros, resulting from the disruption of
James,
air and
hold
water
on.
treatment systems.
Hold on,
The
D.
station is currently under quarantine.
I'm gonna stop there.
No connection has yet to be established. Follow us for more of the latest from the belt and around the system.
And look how much taller we are compared to the puny Earthers.
Who would want to destroy some Belter ice hauler? Probably messed up themselves. And now they're trying to blame everything on Mars.
Hey, people died out there.
And we still don't know why or how.
That's another thing. I kind of want to listen to like a little bit of the gossip. Oh yeah, we never talked to this guy as a Belter.
Hey, so what's with Eros? Is there really a quarantine?
Sorry, we have to report to O'Connell first. Protocol and all.
Then I won't hold you up. Old man's not in the mood, so don't keep him too long.
Very well. Over here, oh, there's like a data pad. Shimizu. I think that's the hook. That's not too far away. This is where I picked up.
Cable?
I've always picked up a side quest right here when I played this last time. But this is for finding some sort of treasure. They give you some coordinates, but I don't think it's actually on the planet here.
I don't doubt it.
Or well,
Well, good luck.
on this station, I mean.
Holden says the camp was destroyed by Mars, then it was.
Uh-huh. First the Martians blow up the camp, and then some other Martians pick up the survivors. Right.
Only we don't even get a word from the survivors after their rescue. I won't believe they're alive until I see another video from Holden.
Cool seeing the dialogue.
You just got back, darling.
Shimizu.
I'm sorry, but dinner's not ready yet.
Ooh, Shimizu.
Oh. think the sister was supposed to be standing. I don't
And
know, but she
Prisha's
must have got.
here. I thought she
got
was on
lost.
vacation.
Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Ain't she a jewel?
Jay got lost for a
Is this
second
the
there.
woman you won't shut up about? Nah, I still think she means to us harder.
You're just jealous. She's a 10, and you know it.
This visor. We'll see. Oh, you're back already? Wait, so you flew in on that? I just got back from Europa, updated my range of products, and bought all the orders from my last visit. For example, your boss O'Connell ordered some warm socks and 5 packs of Elm set. Finding the socks was the hardest part. Can you imagine? Zafar Hijazi bought flashlights for the whole crew, and they're better than the company ones. Absolutely nothing for himself. What a man.
What a nice guy. What's new on the station?
What's new on the station?
Well, everyone's spreading different theories about what happened to the Canterbury. Either the Martians blew it up or someone else.
The guys here get bored when they're not on a mission.
Okay, let me think of something else. Oh, better stay away from your boss. He's been beside himself ever since comms from Captain Burrows went dark.
That's exactly why we need to talk to O'Connell.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can tell me. Oh, I see. On second thought, looks like you have some bad news. And I only like the good kind.
What are they saying about Eros?
What are they saying here about the situation on Eros?
According to the news, Eros is under quarantine. I don't believe it. I can smell lies even from the screen.
Smell lies? What, like a psychic or something?
Like a businesswoman. If I couldn't tell when I was being lied to, I wouldn't be successful.
What's the word on Jay and I?
Since we're gossiping anyway, tell me, what's the word on us? I know people always like to badmouth the new guys.
Of course they do. It's hilarious. Burrows gave your fire team the best call sign. The guy's got quite an imagination.
Believe it or not, it's not even because we're twins. All new teams were given call signs based on constellations. We drew Gemini at random. Prisha and her team ended up with Virgo, and they're not too keen on it.
I gotta update my file on you. Okay, here's another one. They say you drink your tea with juice. That is the one for high G burns?
And you say it about all Beltalowda. You should know.
Okay, another rumor. You grew up in the OPA and took down your first pirate ship at the age of 13.
Oh, that one's good. Pity it's not true.
But the pirates had hijacked a cargo of exotic chickens. So you had to carry them around and sleep in the same cabin with them for a month.
Well, that's still good. At least we didn't leave the poor chickens to die in an abandoned pirate ship.
About the customers.
What's the point in gossiping about customers? Aren't you afraid of backlash if the whole station knows what they ordered?
Orders what? Socks and flashlights? That's not even gossip. That's just ordinary small talk. Real secrets are safe with me. Otherwise, no one would want to work with me, right? So don't worry and quit it with the lecturing. I know my stuff.
Go for that persuasion. Tell me the real secrets.
It's interesting to hear who's buying what, of course, but I want to know some real secrets.
Yeah, right. Real secrets are safe with me. Rings any bells?
Ah, come on. You know so much, it must be impossible to keep it all to yourself.
Fine. The most intriguing story is about you, my dears. They say you're criminals hiding away here as mercenaries.
Oh man, undercover agents would have been way cooler.
I'm just repeating what I've heard. Why so serious? So, is it true?
No, it's not.
Any more?
Got any more gossip? Something a bit more compelling. Everyone has some kind of story that helps us understand them.
Well, you're right about that. Information can be very useful. I heard Zafar has a tragic past. That's why he's so pensive all the time. Someone died or something. But I don't know the details. He doesn't confide in me. I bet it's a dark and sad story, though. And I don't like those.
It's like I've always known. But I wouldn't press Zafar. No point in opening old wounds. Got anything juicier? Someone's gotta have a big skeleton in their closet. You probably found out something that kept you up at night. What was it?
Okay, get ready. This news will blow your mind, because you work kind of closely with Captain Burrows. I've heard Burrows has connections at the very top of the MCR. Either he was born with a silver spoon, or has a leg in with some politicians.
He definitely has an in with a few politicians. Well, had. But I don't believe the silver spoon backstory.
I never lie. The captain helped one poor guy with some hard-to-get documents. This guy told me himself, on Mars. Can you imagine? Believe it or not, choose for yourself. I won't tell you any more.
Yeah, I'm playing through Steam, but to get a beta code, you do have to purchase one of the founders on the website. And then it gives you a code for whatever platform. All right, good to go.
We need to go.
As they say in the best establishments on Earth, come back soon.
Okay, so we can go talk to O'Connell, but we're actually going to make a quick detour and go talk to Larry.
Hi, Larry. We're back.
And hi to you too. I wish I could pretend that I'm too busy and don't have time to talk. But I'm on a break.
Oh, come on. I'm really glad to see you. And I'm sorry for calling you a pain in the ass.
The beta is out. The full game will be out next year, though. Right now, they're just trying to get some feedback and stuff, which they've seemed to got plenty. Why so glum?
Why so glum?
It all started in childhood. My father was a tyrant, and my mother was a typical unfulfilled housewife.
Sounds like a setup for a sitcom. Wait, are you serious? Sorry, go on.
When my father died, Mom directed all her resentment on me. Now she's upset I don't visit her on Ceres. I wanted to send her a gift, but Luciana charges an arm and a leg for delivery. That's why I'm so glum, as you put it.
We can deliver it.
We can deliver the gift to your mom. Yeah, I want something good to happen today. I'm tired of all this despair.
Oh, that would be really nice. My mom is sick of waiting, and she's pissed. Won't answer any of my calls. Just snaps at me if we do talk. Okay, deal. I'll ask someone to bring my painting by the ship while you speak to O'Connell. And please, don't open the package. Thank you.
You look tired.
You look tired. I think you need some rest.
Well, that is a spot-on diagnosis. How did you know that I didn't have a single day off for a month? Because of the pitch-black circles under my eyes? Or is it the general sense of despair I'm exuding?
A month without a day off? Sheesh. What's O'Connell saying?
You're not getting leave right after Harry quit. I don't care if your mommy is waiting for you on Ceres. And yes, I am an asshole.
Typical O'Connell. Somebody has to remind him we're humans, not robots. You know what? Maybe I will.
Oh, that opened up more. You worked with Harry?
You worked with a guy named Harry?
Yeah, I know. Hilarious. Larry and Harry.
I didn't even think of that.
I really hope the next person I work with won't have a name with "re" in it.
With the brass acting like that, a month without leave can easily turn into a year. When's your next vacation?
Any vacation is postponed indefinitely until they find a replacement to take on some of the work. But O'Connell says that could take months. Not many people would want to serve out on some remote station when they can work in a major port, like Ceres.
Hang in there, Larry. We really need you.
I'm trying, but it's one or the other in any case. Either I work myself to death, or I manage to make it to my next vacation. And honestly, I'm at the point where I don't care which comes first.
Eesh.
See you, Larry.
Larry needs a break.
See you later.
The perfect gift. Yeah, that's the other side quest I know we can get. But you can see the location and it's question mark, question mark, question mark. So I don't think we have any ability to actually do them. It's just kind of showing that, oh yeah, you can get some quests down the line.
I've always liked the view from here. On the axis at the second semi-ring.
Man, is it better with our girl out there?
Okay, the power grid's fine. I'll adjust the clamps now.
Oh, careful.
Section B. See if we can grab anything. Got some credits. More resources. We able to go into the, I don't think we can go into the server room, but just to check now.
I'm telling you, Larry's a cool guy. He just kills it with his jokes.
What are you talking about? I've never seen someone so miserable. Is there another Larry I don't know about?
The Larry from Dispatch, yeah.
Larry Jokes. Now that is a good one.
They know Larry's not doing the best. Control room. Alright, I think we go talk to O'Connell.
Sir.
Here you are. I want an explanation. Where's Vic? Where's the Piranha? What's with the new ship in my damn stable?
The Piranha was destroyed, sir. Captain Barros and the whole crew died in the line of duty.
What? What the? Who we up against?
They didn't exactly introduce themselves. The station was infected by an unknown bioweapon, presumably. It was a planned op. A bunch of guys with guns assured word didn't get out. They're the ones who destroyed the Piranha. The ship we escaped on belonged to them. We fought our way on board.
Wait. The news is saying there was an outbreak. HQ reported that even our UN contact doesn't know the whole story. Not a word about shots fired. Or ships being destroyed. Only the quarantine.
Quarantine, yes. But this disease, or whatever it is, was brought there on purpose. We barely escaped.
An outbreak? The Piranha? This is insane.
Sir, you have to believe us. We're talking about the genocide of an entire station, the massacre of our whole squad.
I wonder. But this ain't exactly easy to digest. If you're telling the truth, then...
Sir, please listen. An unknown ship is approaching the station. Appeared right in front of us. The radars are clear.
Pinkwater above the two. Two criminals have taken refuge at your beach. I'm going to arrest them for stealing Protogen Company property.
Protogen? I remember that brute. We saw her on Eros.
docking system isn't responding. They want to...
We are preparing to board the station and commandeer our ship. Do not interfere.
We took their ship, but it was our only chance at survival.
And now they're here, boarding my station, handing out orders. Protogen will easily turn this into a massacre if they want.
Yeah, that's sometimes how it goes, Jay. 90% of them don't. Don't ever. Because they are the majority. Just help us get away from them.
Please just help us get away from them. Let us go back to the ship, and I promise we'll take off.
You've got Protogen on your tail. A company with infinitely more resources than Pinkwater. Even if you do escape...
That protogen brute murdered our guys and blew up the Piranha. Imagine what she'll do to you if you give us up.
I'm responsible not only for you, but for the whole station full of other people. What do you want from me?
Human lives are more important. We can find a way out ourselves. Just tell the others not to sell us out.
I've given the order to lay down arms. Tell our guests to come directly to me. You two, don't get caught. Get in the vent. Your only chance is to make it to the ship. Good luck.
Good luck to you too, sir.
We're going through the vents. All right, we got our combat tutorial once again. Do I need to watch this show to play the game? You don't have to, no, because it is its own self-contained story. Though I would suggest, number one, watching it because it is a good show. But number two, if you do watch at least the first season or the first or second, there's a news reporting within the first 5 minutes of this, this is technically the second mission to the full game, or at least from what they've said. This is the second mission. So if you did watch it within the first 5 minutes, you'd see references to characters that are very familiar and prominent in the show. So yes, I would suggest it, but it would just give you more context, and it's a really good show in my opinion. But at the same time, there's going to be tons of people that probably don't or won't watch it, and then if this introduces you to it after the fact, I mean, that would be cool as well.
Long story. Anyone in this wing?
Yeah, in section B.
O'Connor speaking. Pinkwater soldiers. Stand down.
I think so far it's been a good time. It's very much early stages still, but it does give me that like Mass Effect feel. I think the foundation is definitely here, so with time, polish, any
Not
feedback,
bad. Let's
things
keep it
that they
that way.
add in over time, all that good stuff, I think they got something. Because, I mean, Alcat is used to, and they primarily make CRPGs, but they have an entire separate team working on this for the third person aspect of it. So they've never really done, at least as far as I'm aware, they've never done combat like this or a third person game in this style, which is probably why they did the beta so early on, so that way they make sure they get it right.
We copy. Zafar, our own personal search and rescue.
I'm on the Mott's bridge.
Looking at the tactical map and the feeds from your suits. I've got company, and locked doors aren't going to keep them out for long.
So they'll snatch up our ship if we don't hurry.
I'll guide you through. Follow my thread.
Disobeying?
You're going to disobey O'Connell's order?
I'm not about to let my friends die because of some order. Enough people died because I did nothing.
Take us.
We're ready. Take us to the ship.
Advance to the door. There'll be a technical corridor behind it. I'll plan you an evac route. Stand by.
Loud and clear. We could use some ship support. Not our lucky day.
Not enough scanning ability. I can't wait to actually see the full skill tree and stuff, because right now you can definitely see it hasn't fully loaded.
Company just like Pinkwater. What the hell are they doing?
Or well, it's not complete.
Let's ask
which
them over
makes
dinner
sense.
sometime.
But there's enough here
Hostiles are
that
likely
just
close.
makes me excited.
Left side has a good vantage point. Perfect for an ambush.
Hop in cover. All right, here we go. Now.
The enemy. Slicker than a slingshotter. Good one. Zafar, where to next?
Good to go.
You need to throw them off your scent. Get out onto the station's hull. There's an airlock right next to you.
Roger that. Jay, let's get out there.
One thing I personally think that they nailed too is when you do get outside into space, I think the audio there is really good. And the explosions, like the environmental destruction, I think those parts are great. Which I think we're about to get to.
Wow. You know, it used to be that the infinity of space terrified me.
And when did it stop?
When I realized that actually, it's freedom. I blocked the airlock. This should stop them.
We're on different sides of the semi-ring, but there's a protogen ship docked near me. They're looking for you. It's too dangerous to go straight through. Do you see an elevator in front of you? It'll take you to the station's access. Then, return to the semi-ring. You can reach the motte while bypassing enemy forces.
Got some wires there.
I just love rotating stations. Planets, satellites, asteroids. They're all just rotating around in space. Even the universe itself. So, I guess running in circles isn't useless after all.
And a little chest back here with some electric rounds. More materials. I do hope in the full thing we have some sort of scan ability. That way you can scan the environment and see or locate those. Then perception. Remember, it's gonna go right here. I think it's it's secondary. The PST Erebus. We'll equip that one. I love the gremlin drone swarm. Tactical scanner. Are we able to swap that one? The scanner emits a wave that applies exposed to all enemies, highlighting their position. We did hit next level, did we? Yeah, we did. Area ability radius. Time cooldown. Yeah, you have a scan ability for combat. I mean more so for like environmental stuff. Unless if it also works for environment. In that case, let's go area ability radius. And then here, I'm going to go with the tight duet. J marks enemies as exposed. If the character assists in neutralizing the exposed enemy, J's armor is regenerated and their combat feat duration is extended. Does it work? Let's see. Well, we already grabbed all the materials, so I guess we'll have to find out the next time we're nearby a chest.
The piranha, and now this. We've got ourselves into something extremely dangerous. We're like slingshotters doing some crazy maneuver. But someone messed up all our calculations and is just waiting for us to burn
Yeah,
up.
this is the beta.
Sorry for interrupting. Almost done reconfiguring the transponder codes. That means no more MUT. But the ship needs a new name to complete the process.
Not the best timing. But my sister and I will think of something. What the? We're sitting ducks out here! There's our exit! Go! I've got your 6. Sector is hot.
Suppress the enemy. I'm out. Need a medic.
Aw, come on. Grenade! That looks like there's a mine, like, right there. It's crazy seeing the blood just go fly.
Target moving already in my sight.
Good one.
Got him. Blow it up.
Eagle eye. Sights on that one. 1, 2, advance!
Oh no, I'm trying to get in cover.
Locking on target.
Eagle eye. Sights on that one.
Reload, reload.
Priority target in sight.
Good one. Ha! Let's see how much momentum they can handle.
Focus fire on my mark.
Eagle eye.
Oh,
Sights
I'm
on
really
that
taking
one.
shots.
Need assistance now.
Look, I'm just
All right. We
floating
need
away.
an elevator to the semi-ring. The mot's not far from there. Funny system. You can't get into it without turning off the radiators. If only I knew where the power supply units were.
Oh, we gotta follow the cable. Right.
Do you want to see what's in there? Yeah. You don't have to go with me. Okay, I'll wait for you here.
Through here. Park got a little trippy last time. There's also a chest right here too. a vacuum bulb.
You remember how we loved hanging upside down as kids? Of course I do. Thankfully, that kind of thing doesn't give you headaches in space.
There it is. So the step between season 1 to 3 of the show, that's where I think it is. Pretty sure around there. I know for sure it's within like that first season because of events that are mentioned. But I'm assuming time progresses as you progress through the whole game. And yeah, it is. Loving the level design so far. I would agree with that as well.
I hope at least this elevator
it's
works
pretty cool.
out. No one seems to be around. Get back! Protogen clearly has something personal against elevators. Head for the semi-ring. I'm right behind you. There it is. So close. It's easy. We just need to take into account the Coriolis force and the rotation of the
Nice and
station.
easy here.
Debris incoming!
Watch out, watch out. That was close.
Hey! We need to fly over to the semi-ring and fast. Can you fly? Yeah. The brute can't reach us with all the debris, but we'll die if we don't make it to the station. Easy does it. The station is moving. We can't afford to miscalculate the trajectory. We got this. Otherwise, we're dead. Damn ring rotation. Yes. You all right? 5 out of 5. Just a little bit more to go. Another cosmic leap of faith. This is getting to become a habit.
It's just a tiny bit terrifying. Get to the airlock. Okay. Grab the wires.
Now we're on the same side of the semi-ring as the ship, right? Yeah, almost there.
The Protogen ship is just undocked. It's scanning the hull, looking for you. Advance, on the double. You'll see an airlock leading inside.
Got some repair for him.
The antenna was shot off with PDC. They want to cut off Pinkwater's ability to communicate with the outside world. Interesting. Looks like the ship only has 4 PDCs. There are at least 6 of them on Martian frigates.
4 is more than enough to kill both the antenna and us. You mentioned the airlock. Where is it?
Right ahead, about 50 meters. But getting there is suicide. Stand by. I'll figure something out.
Hey, look. There's another airlock here, and it's much closer.
It leads to a damaged sector. Be patient. I'll distract them.
But they'll detect
We're going to the closest
Let's
one.
get into this airlock quick.
You know what? No, we're gonna do the
Zafar,
opposite.
you're the one controlling that antenna?
Yes, move. I've distracted them. Beeline to the airlock.
Yeah, we're gonna go here. And then with the officer, I'll go through the other one.
The Protogen ship is flying to another semi-ring. Looks like they haven't detected anything. You're safe. For now.
Nice. Made it here.
Great. Where to now?
You're in the residential sector now. There's an elevator there. It will take you to the dock.
I gotta go binge the show since there's 6 seasons. But yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it. Or well, at least as far as I literally just continued watching the next season. So now I'm on season 3. I watched the first 2, and I now also want to, because I know 6 essentially there's, as everything I've heard, there's more story to tell, but they tell their own like self-contained story by season 6. At least from everything, at least from one of my buddies that's got really into it as well. We have pandemic algorithm or short circuit algorithm. Increases its strength, however, if held for too long, the effect is weakened. Applies shock to 1 to 3 enemies. Oh, okay. So we can press and hold the ability, and it'll do it for longer. I think as of right now, yeah, that's it. That's the total amount of seasons, unless if for some reason, you know, things pick up again and it continues. But I believe the 3rd book, because there are 3 books that this is all
locked.
based off of. I think the 3rd book continues the story.
You can turn it off at the IT center. End of the corridor on the left.
And has a more definitive, but yeah. Because I think at first, I remember when I was watching the first season, they mentioned how essentially the first book takes place, I think, the first season and into the very beginning of the 2nd, and then they started changing the pace from 3rd into the I forget what it was, but they changed the pace of retelling the story in the show compared to the book, and it met like the same cadence, I guess, as some chapters in the book were going, and then they changed it to like it was more cohesive, I guess. I don't know. It's been a while. I forget what exactly people were saying.
The results of the last tournament. Oh, don't look at me like that. All part of the plan.
Rogue, Gemini 2, and Spyglass. Still looking to see if there's any code here, but I don't see any. I mean, unless if it's the 1917 Armory. 1917 0451. Okay, I just had to confirm 3rd time. Is this somebody's like office? Residential block? Do we have for upgrading here? Let's go magazine, or I mean reload speed. Last time I did magazine size, and I don't think we have enough for any of those. Oh, you can also upgrade your gadgets here. I didn't even notice that. Tactical scanner. Accuracy while the visor is active. Let's go to duration. We need a capacitor for the next upgrade. Okay. We're just going to stick with the default. weapons this time around. Sanitation unit. Just look at the corridors and how all of this looks now. And then wait until what it looks like for the second run. Good morning. We got a fire control
Under
system.
normal circumstances, O'Connell would have chewed out the entire station for such a mess. Yeah. At least we won't have to clean this mess up. Let's leave it for the other guys.
Yeah, movement is one of the biggest things I've seen people give a lot of feedback on. Movement and the male voice actor. Which I mentioned earlier, but I saw like a thread about the voice acting is apparently one of the last things Owlcat does for games. Now, granted, it is the voice actor that's going to do the performance, but they're probably going to maybe do some like not rewriting, but re-recording or something, or update it, or whatever the case may be, since they still have a year from now until release.
Just the other day, I was worrying about what to order from Luciana, how to get along with O'Connell, how to not fight with Vic. But now we're being hunted by some very dangerous people. As soon as Zafar reprograms the transponder, we disappear and leave all this behind. Maybe it's for the best. I didn't like doing it only for the money. I want freedom, not some new chains.
Reach the hangar. Unlock the door. Got credits here.
Look, not all of them are looking for criminals. Someone's discovered a more pressing matter.
Code is 900. 9009.
Looting.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think they're looking to profit. No, it's something else.
I missed that. Access granted.
The arsenal is full. As if there's no one here. It's safer for them.
Oh, these are all new recruit
No need
physicals.
to provoke Protogen.
Ooh, the Archer M1. Okay, now, of course, now we get this. I gotta swap to the sniper rifle. Really? Well, at least I can go to my equipment, go here, swap in the rifle that I just upgraded. I got a subsystem to give her.
Vic's locker. There's not much. Just some certificate lying out in the open. To Pinkwater's Operative of the Year.
Combat coordination. Where's that one? Oh, I can equip that instead. Targeting system. Oh, gives you 800 armor, plus 10% deployable firing capacity, plus 15% companion damage against engaged targets. Even better. Alright, let's try out this sniper rifle. I was never able to get there last time. Nice, it did it. See that?
All done. Doors open, we can go.
File. Let me see if I try hacking again. I remember doing this a little bit last time. Yes. Pretty straightforward. You just gotta match it. We're in.
Just another system to crack.
Download the tactical overdrive. Or overload. Yeah, overdrive. Auxiliary subsystem. Yeah, that would be this one. Unless if it's just like schematics for it. Oh, I think that's what it is. I think it's schematics to be able to make it or craft it. Fabrication. They're all modify. Full reset. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Modification. Here we go. So that's where we would make this. Minus 45% maximum ammo, but you get plus 25% ability damage. I think that's the only one we'd be able to make. Let's try it. Assemble it. And modifications. Okay, I see how it works then. Now we can modify and apply 10% ability damage. Tactical overdrive. I really need to check out Dark Heresy too, because I know that's kind of a similar situation. I think if you pre-order it, you get access to the alpha or something like that. But I haven't actually gone through that. Perfect.
Have you thought of a name
Alright,
for
that's
the
something
ship?
I didn't get to
Jay
try
and I
last
escaped
time.
from Eros on the ship. I want to name her after us, but I don't have any ideas to...
The scum who killed my man. This station is under our control. Cease this senseless escape attempt and surrender.
Jake, take cover! Have you seen that blue shit on their armor? We can't penetrate it. It must have some weak point. Larry?
Okay, now let's go. Oh, shit.
Good save, Larry.
You're right on time.
They definitely don't pay me enough.
Didn't think you had it in you. First painting, now this? But you could have gotten yourself killed. How's your shoulder?
Fine. I'll survive.
We owe you.
Thank you, Larry. We owe you big time. I don't even know what would have happened if you hadn't closed the airlock.
I'll add useful and decisive to my resume. I guess it's true now. All right. Now, honestly, I've never willingly thrown myself into incoming fire. Or unwillingly, for that matter. Oh, phew. I need to catch my breath.
I'll say, you could have been killed.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
Come with us.
Do you want to come with us?
I'm not a mercenary or a soldier. I'm a dispatcher. I don't even have armor. I'd better go to the terminal and contact anyone else who needs help.
We need to go.
I'll head to the terminals and try to figure out how to help the others. Good luck. And if you do get out of here, don't forget about my mom's gift. Tell her I'm fine.
Reach the hangar. Alright, here we go.
Almost there. If you can just deactivate the clamps in the command center, the mutt will be free.
Engaging the enemy.
2, advance!
Oh, oh my god. Alright, I think I found my favorite weapon. Jeez. I know what I'll be using in the full game.
Ready to commence wide spectrum strike.
Oh, that's where you can... I see it.
Need covering fire.
Oh no. Oh. Move.
Quicker than a slingshotter.
Damn. I really like this sniper rifle.
Just a bug under my...
Woo! Yeah, that guy, he's definitely one of the larger enemies.
Let's keep it that way.
Takes a good amount of hits to knock him down. I don't think we can go through any of those. Got some more credits. Some repair foam. I think that's ammo. It says 30 rounds. Another rifle. The Undertaker.
Why and where are they taking our servers?
Those servers have our Pinkwater 4 employee database, but it's encrypted. It seems they were unable to break the code.
But if they do, they'll know everything about us. Appearance, biometrics, account numbers, even our favorite bar.
Oh, it did it. It hit the corner. Unclamp the ship.
There's a docking issue. The second clamp's still holding the mott. Can you deactivate it manually? There's a terminal below.
Hold. Oh. The beta is out now, but the full game is next year.
Engaging the enemy. Advance.
I think it's spring 2027.
Focus. We need them dead.
Anyone can play the beta, but you do have to. It's one of those cases where you have to buy a founder edition.
Holy shit! Was that from the mott?
Yeah, I've always been of the opinion actions speak louder than words. Say the word and another salvo is on its way.
It's over for now.
Oh, that's Jay. How'd you get down there? All right, pull the lever.
Engaging the enemy. Look out! Snipers up top.
I'm on it. Just say when.
Zafar, give them hell.
fire from dispatch.
I can help, but Larry won't be happy about it.
Good one. Zafar, fill him with lead.
I didn't know what the beta actually was. I thought it was going to be more like early access where we get more content along the way. It looks awesome, but I'm not sure I'm ready to pay so much for 1 hour. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, so like the compromise is, of course, you have the game for when it does launch is a year from now, but I totally understand that. I'm the type of person where I never buy a game until like pretty much I'm 100% going to play it. And also reload is available like a day before. This is the one scenario where it's a game where I'm excited enough for where I said I'm definitely gonna at least check it out, but I totally get not wanting to. And I also don't blame anybody.
These bastards again! Zafar, we can't penetrate their armor!
PDC will test its strength. No visuals on target. Retreat to the air.
This is our chance. Let's go!
They're escaping! Fire! Fire! Fire!
This'll hold them.
The computer has uploaded your call sign as the ship's name. I need authorization.
Granted. Let's get out of here.
Seems you're left with nothing. So, what now?
We'll find them. Wherever they may hide.
And there it is. But we're about to get the thank you for playing beta complete, but we're going to go one more time, but this time now as the Earther officer, which I have not played as. I played as the officer for the Belters, and then this time I played as the Belter hacker. But now we're going to go one more time with the final class that they have, which is that Earther officer. These are all the presets currently available in the game, but once the game fully releases, you'll have full customization and everything, character customizations. And then I think you'll also be able to play as a Martian or somebody from Mars. But we just did, the one we were doing a second ago was this. My first time playing was the Earther hacker. Second time was Belter. Third, this. And now, final one, Earther officer. See what we have with this. The nice thing is there's enough here to play at least twice. 3 times and 4. Honestly, I just wanted to play a little bit more. So that's the only reason I came back. But we're essentially making the same decisions this time around as the 2. Once you play through it 2 times, you can make different decisions that affect the mission. And it's nice to see the consequences of that. But after those 2 times, it's all pretty much the same. There's only so much choices you have.
Oh, my man Zafar. Glad to see you.
Coffee? I got a fresh pot.
Thanks. Can't imagine what hoops you jumped through to get the coffee. Let alone the spices.
Every little joy is a candle. The more you light, the more life's darkness wanes.
Zafar and his metaphors. But you're right. The dark days are definitely upon us.
I was so worried about you, my friends. We couldn't contact the Piranha. Eros went silent. There was all kinds of speculation.
What exactly?
Talk about some outbreak and quarantine. All the while, the UN and Mars issue no official statements. As if they were blindsided by all of this.
The outbreak is real, and the disease was spread on purpose.
Is that why you're alone? Without Vic and the others?
Yes, no one else survived. They blew up the Piranha when it was leaving. Whoever destroyed the station didn't want witnesses. We didn't know these guys like you did, Zafar. Still, we're so sorry.
Such cruel irony. Not to die in combat, but on vacation. Report to Director O'Connell ASAP. I just have one question. Is this ship yours?
You could say that. She was our ticket off Eros.
She can be legally recognized as yours by right of salvage. If the previous owners are dead, of course.
Oh, they are.
You'll have to tell me that story later. Right now, this ship needs a checkup and a reprogrammed transponder.
We haven't decided what to do with the ship yet.
Okay. Just let me know. But I'd still like to inspect her if you don't mind.
Well, a checkup never hurt, right? If you don't mind, we'd really appreciate it. Sorry, but we need to go now. O'Connell's waiting.
Luna always carries with it the tides. I wish I knew what it is you carry. Good luck.
So, next up, report to the boss.
Report to the boss. Alright, now we're just a puny Earther again. It'd be so tiny. I want to talk to Larry this time, though, because I never talked to him as Earther. I don't know if it's going to change anything. Or, like, give us different dialogue options.
Stop by and say hello? You think he'll be glad to see you? I called him a pain in the ass. I want to say sorry.
Alright, watch the news report. Give me one sec, chat.
And now from Belter today. The explosion at the ice hauler, Canterbury, has caused a water supply crisis on Ceres and renewed discussion over the inevitability of a military conflict between Mars and Earth. One of the survivors, the executive officer of the Canterbury, James Holden, has published a video in which he declares that the ice hauler was destroyed by the MCRM. Mars denies all accusations. Holden's whereabouts remain unknown. Problems with the stable shipment of ice to Ceres have led to water supply disruptions throughout the station. Chaos in the streets of the Medina. Protests, riots, and attacks on inners. Star Helix security has blocked off certain key sectors. Epidemic on Eros. An unknown infection has been spreading among the residents of Eros, resulting from the disruption of air and water treatment systems. The station is currently under quarantine. No connection has yet to be established. Follow us for more of the latest from the belt and around the system.
Who would want to destroy some Belter ice hauler? Probably messed up themselves, and now they're trying to blame everything on Mars.
Hey, people died out there.
And we still don't know why or how.
All right. I am back. How you liking it so far? It's been fun. We went through pretty much 3 times so far just to see any differences. This is now the final subset or preset class. Go talk to Larry first.
Larry, there's a weird blip on the LiDAR.
That's my future. I'm gonna throw myself out of the airlock if I'm not left in peace.
I'm serious. This spot
Larry's
is degree
really
hotter
going
than the
through it.
surrounding space.
Probably a dust cloud or some debris. It happens.
Oh, that must be the ship coming in.
Hi, Larry. We're back.
And hi to you too. I wish I could pretend that I'm too busy and don't have time to talk. But I'm on a break.
Oh, come on. I'm really glad to see you. And I'm sorry for calling you a pain in the ass.
Why so glum?
Why so glum?
It all started in childhood. My father was a tyrant, and my mother was a typical unfulfilled housewife.
Sounds like the setup for a sitcom. Oh, wait, are you serious? Sorry, go on.
When my father died, Mom directed all her resentment on me. Now she's upset I don't visit her on Ceres. I wanted to send her a gift, but Luciana charges an arm and a leg for delivery. That's why I'm so glum, as you put it.
What was it?
What gift will you give her?
Ah, well, it's just a painting. She loves homemade things.
When did you have time to paint something?
I painted during what others call free time, but I just call it the brief moment between work and sleep. Each day, bit by bit, and voila. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, we just played as the Belter hacker. You can definitely tell how much taller you are while playing as them. We can deliver it.
We can deliver the gift to your mom. Yeah, I want something good to happen today. I'm tired of all this despair.
Oh, that would be really nice. My mom is sick of waiting, and she's pissed. Won't answer any of my calls. Just snaps at me if we do talk. Okay, deal. I'll ask someone to bring my painting by the ship while you speak to O'Connell. And please, don't open the package. Thank you.
See you around.
See you, Larry.
See you later.
Okay, so that's pretty much the same. Same as last time, at least. There's
I've
our
always
ship.
liked the view from here, on the axis of the second semi-ring. But man, is it better with our girl out there.
Okay, the power grid's fine. I'll adjust the clamps now.
Oh, careful.
Check out these pics. Ain't she a jewel dropper?
So this is the woman you won't shut up about? Nah, I still think Shimizu is hotter.
You're just jealous. She's a 10, and you know it.
And Prisha's here. I thought she was on vacation.
This is Chimitsu.
You just got back, darlings. I'm sorry, but dinner's not ready yet.
Oh, Shimizu. Smells so good.
Of course, I know my stuff. I'm starting to suspect you only come back to the station for my cooking.
Where's the Rossi? We wouldn't know right this second. I mean, well, in game, we wouldn't know, but they just, a few minutes ago, they had their report of the Canterbury. And we just escaped Eros as the players. They're one of the last people to grab a ship and leave. We'll go straight to Oscar. Matt, thank you for the gifts there. Thank you, thank you.
Sir.
Here you are. I want an explanation. Where's Vic? Where's the Piranha? What's with the new ship in my damn stable?
The Piranha was destroyed, sir. Captain Barros and the whole crew died in the line of duty.
What? What the? Who were you up against?
They didn't exactly introduce themselves. The station was infected by an unknown bioweapon, presumably. It was a planned op. A bunch of guys with guns assured word didn't get out. They're the ones who destroyed the Piranha. The ship we escaped on belonged to them. We fought our way on board.
Wait. The news is saying there was an outbreak. HQ reported that even our UN contact doesn't know the whole story. Not a word about shots fired. Or ships being destroyed. Only the quarantine.
Quarantine, yes. But this disease, or whatever it is, was brought there on purpose. We barely escaped.
An outbreak? The Piranha? This is insane.
You know, I'm not gonna waste time convincing you. We were to report on the Piranha's status, which we did.
This isn't a report. It's complete bollocks. Why should I believe you?
Sir, please listen. An unknown ship is approaching the station. Appeared right in front of us. The radars were clear.
Pinkwater on patrol. 2 criminals have taken refuge at your beat. I am going to arrest them for stealing Protogen Company property.
Protogen? I remember that brute. We saw her on Eros.
Sir, somebody hacked our comms. And not only that, the docking system isn't responding. They want to...
We are preparing to board the station and commandeer our ship. Do not interfere.
We took their ship, but it was our only chance at survival.
And now they're here, boarding my station, handing out orders. Protogen will easily turn this into a massacre if they want.
We're going more of the hard-ass route this time around. They want to kill us.
They're the ones who destroyed Eros. And now they come for us? If you hand us over, we're done for.
I can't. Shit. I'm responsible not only for you, but for the whole station full of other people. What do you want from me?
Cover us.
Cover us. Order everyone to take arms and defend the station. We'll all have a chance at surviving if everyone backs us up. Even if you surrender the station peacefully, Protogen won't just fly away. We witnessed what they did on Eros, and they'll kill anyone we've had contact with.
Can they really do this?
I wonder if you can fail
They
that.
hacked our comms instead of contacting you officially. That doesn't bother you at all?
But I think they have some
I'm
light
going to give up my
accents.
station without a fight.
Can't remember though.
Thank you, Oscar. We won't forget this.
Now, climb into the vent. Get to your ship, and good goddamn riddance. We'll cover you.
Thank you, sir. And see you around.
All right, here we go. So now they help fight back.
You got nothing on Earth.
Got him.
Not bad. Let's keep it that way.
Then boom, a fucking attack. Thanks for the assist.
Hang in there, and good luck.
Gonna bring on a lot of deaths here. Not gonna be great. Alright, we're going out.
Gemini, do you copy? Over.
We copy! Zafar, our own personal search and rescue.
I'm on the Mott's Bridge, looking at the tactical map and the feeds from your suits. I've got company, and locked doors aren't going to keep them out for long.
So they'll snatch our ship if we don't hurry?
I'll guide you through. Follow my thread.
Thanks for the help, Zafar. Oscar told you to radio us?
No. I would get you out even if he gave me direct orders not to. Enough people died because I did nothing.
Take us there.
We're ready. Take us to the ship.
Advance to the door. There'll be a technical corridor behind it. I'll plan you an evac route. Stand by.
Loud and clear. We could use some ship support.
Bypass the protogen. By the way, chat, thank you all for the likes so far wherever you are watching. We'll have all episodes of the beta up on YouTube. And of course, once the full game releases, I will be doing a full playthrough as well.
Protogen is a private security company just like Pinkwater. What the hell are they doing?
Let's ask them over dinner sometime.
Hostiles are likely close. Left side has a good vantage point. Perfect for an ambush.
Alright, we're moving in. Behind cover. Now.
Unit. The enemy.
Just a bug on the line.
Good one. Eagle Eye, sights on that one.
Let's see how much momentum they can handle.
Zafar, where to next? For now.
You need to throw them off your scent. Get out onto the station's hull. There's an airlock right next to you.
Roger that. Jay, let's get out there.
You can tell how many more bodies there are this time around. Because the guys are actually starting to fight back. Rather than just kind of letting them go through this whole location. Alright, we're going into space.
Wow. Now, it used to be that the infinity of space terrified me.
And when did it stop?
When I realized that, actually, it's freedom. I blocked the airlock. This should stop him.
We're on different sides of the semi-ring, but there's a protogen ship docked near me. They're looking for you. It's too dangerous to go straight through. Do you see an elevator in front of you? It'll take you to the station's access. Then, return to the semi-ring. You can reach the Mott while bypassing enemy forces.
Got a power supply
I
back
just
here.
love rotating stations. Planets, satellites, asteroids. They're all just rotating around in space. Even the universe itself. So I guess running in circles isn't useless after all.
Got some electric rounds. I think it's all the same stuff each time. Yeah, it is. One thing I definitely want to do before the game does release is play because there is the Expanse Telltale game, and I was just looking into it yesterday. It's actually a well, it takes place before the show because it follows Kamina, I think it was. I'm always bad with the names. But it follows her
Piranha?
up to her position.
We got ourselves into something extremely dangerous. Someone had some pretty ambitious plans and we messed with them. Now, they're trying to get rid of us. The ship's only an excuse.
No, I haven't read the books yet, but they're on my
reconfiguring the transponder codes.
my wish list.
That means no more months. But the ship needs a new name to complete the process.
Not the best
I
timing.
plan to before
But
then.
my brother and I will think of something. What the? We're sitting ducks out here! There's our exit. Go! I've got your 6!
Target in sight.
We need them dead! That one. You got nothing on Earthers.
Trapping the enemy.
Let's see how much momentum they can handle.
Priority target in sight.
Really good? Yeah, that's... I've heard a lot of really good things.
1, 2, advance!
I plan on it though. I just picked up the Exodus book, which I've been going through a lot of comics lately, so I haven't picked up a book in a little bit, but they're all on my to-do list. Yeah, I knew we were gonna take some hits there. Oh god.
I'm exposed like a spruce in a storm.
Oh, we're down. Get me up.
You're already in my sight.
He's got a grenade.
Focus fire.
Observing the enemy. Good one. Eagle Eye. Sights on that one.
Moving up.
I'm taking fire. You got nothing on Earthers.
Guy takes a lot of hits. Yeesh.
All right, we need an elevator to the semi-ring. The Mott's not far from there.
I never really went down this way. Oh, it's just some more ammo. Does this all connect? Oh, you can go that way. I didn't realize. Try doing this.
Funny system. You can't get into it without turning off the radiators. If only I knew where the power supply units were.
I've never done this part as one of the humans.
Do you want to see what's in there?
Earthers.
Yeah, you don't have to go with me. Okay, I'll wait for you here.
I've only done this one as the Belters.
Remember how we loved hanging upside down as kids?
Almost
Of
there.
course I do. Thankfully, that kind of thing doesn't give you headaches in space.
Really does make me want to do a Mass Effect playthrough so bad. I played through the first and second like a year ago, or just about a year ago. Again. And then I had a giant Mass Effect 3 like conversion mod that adds a bunch of content installed, but I never got around to it. but that could be a potential. Maybe one day we just do a third playthrough. What's this one? 75% wrist cannon ability cooldown. 200% additional wrist cannon ability charges. Do we even have anything in our Gadget 1, Gadget 2, Gadget 3? Oh, well, we can equip that anyways. I don't know if that changed.
I hope at least this elevator works out. No one seems to be around. Huh? Get back! Protogen clearly has something personal against elevators. Head for the semi-ring. I'm right behind you. There it is. So close. It's easy. We just need to take into account the Coriolis force and the rotation of the station.
Alright, moving.
Debris incoming!
Didn't you just do this not that long ago? Yeah, that was... I just ran through it the first time with the Belter. Now we're doing the one other preset I haven't played as yet, which is the Earther Officer.
Oh! Hey, we need to fly over to the semi-ring, and fast! Can you fly? Yeah. The Brute can't reach us with all the debris, but we'll die if we don't make it to the station. Easy does it. The station's moving. We can't afford to miscalculate the trajectory. We got this. Otherwise, we're dead. A damn ring rotation! Yes! You alright? 5 out of 5. Just a little bit more to go.
Held it.
Another cosmic leap of faith. This is getting to become a habit.
I can't wait to get that sniper rifle again. I want to get that one so bad. Nice, we just hit level 5. I forget what I did last time. Built tree. Yeah, these are all locked. %50 weapon damage when a timed ability is active. Take that. And then for him, we'll just go the tight duet.
Now
I like
we're on
it
the same side
that
of
he
the
can mark
semi-ring
them
the
as
ship, right?
exposed.
Yeah, almost there.
The Protogen ship is just undocked. It's scanning the hull, looking for you. Advance, on the double. You'll see an airlock leading inside.
More repair foam. Alright, this time instead of going straight, we're gonna go to the
antenna was
right.
shot off with PDC. They want to cut off Pinkwater's ability to communicate with the outside world. Interesting. Looks like the ship only has 4 PDCs. There are at least 6 of them on Martian frigates.
4 is more than enough to kill both the antenna and us. You mentioned the airlock. Where is it?
Right ahead, about 50 meters. But getting there is suicide. Stand by. I'll figure something out.
Hey, look! There's another airlock here, and it's much closer.
It leads to a damaged sector. Be patient. I'll distract them.
But they'll
Going in.
detect us! Let's get into this airlock quick!
You're lucky the Protogen ship didn't detect you. But why didn't you go down the airlock I mentioned?
Sorry, but the situation was way too hot.
Now, how is this going to be since we
What happened here?
They were
made a
upgrading
different
the station's
decision?
temperature control system. Then our uninvited guests interfered. The coolant leaks in some places. Be careful. The substance is quite toxic.
Spare parts. Crawl through here.
The coolant can damage the armor exterior.
What do we do? Whew. Almost just got boiled like dumplings.
Turn it off.
Okay, we've shut off the coolant. I hope we didn't freeze the station and the guys fixed this fast.
Oh. Well, there's the dead body this time. I don't think there was a last time. Oh, there we go. There's a wrist cannon. Wrist gadget? Yeah, I gotta throw that on. Foaming projectile that penetrates armor, dealing 900 damage. Because now we have this. 200% additional wrist cannon ability charges. Sheesh. And I think that's where we came in from. Alright, we're dropping down.
What? They were here already? Zafar, how do we open this door?
The alarm. You need to turn it off. The IT center will be at the end of the corridor, on your left.
I've never seen an arsenal so empty. If all the weapons had been here, it would have been a real massacre.
Yeah, so we can't get the sniper this time because it was right here. And this is that room I was mentioning earlier, saying how watch out different it's going to be this time around. Before, it was nobody was here because nobody needed to be in the armory. And now, everyone here is pretty much dead. I don't think we can get the sniper rifle. Unless if they have it on the ground over here. Maybe one of them has it on their body. That might be how it works instead.
The cams should have recorded everything. Right. I'd like to know how Protogen's gonna explain attacking a private station. Although, after Eros. Just the other day, I was worrying about what to order from Luciana, how to get along with O'Connell, how not to fight with Vic. But now, we're being hunted by some very dangerous people. As soon as Zafar reprograms the transponder, we disappear and leave all this behind. Maybe it's for the best. I don't want to be a pawn anymore. I want to be the one deciding what's worth fighting for.
Best way to do it. Decide your own fate. Or spare parts. I don't think they have the sniper, but I'm just checking. A little different dialogue, yeah. Turn down the lock.
Doors open. We can go.
See if we can hack this one.
Didn't work.
Oh, we don't have enough cyber sabotage.
Have you thought of a name for the ship?
Jay and I escaped from Eros on the ship. I want to name her after us, but I don't have any ideas to,
The scum who killed my men. If you had surrendered, the consequences would have been almost painless. But you didn't. Your mistake.
a personalized greeting. What an honor.
Try upgrading this one. Critical damage, magazine size. Go magazine size. We're good. Just leave it as is. And before we find the sniper rifle on somebody right here. Never mind.
Jay, take cover! Have you seen that blue shit on their armor? We can't penetrate it. It must have some weak point. Larry?
Okay, now let's go. Oh, shit.
You're right on time.
They definitely don't pay me enough.
I didn't think you had it in you. First painting, now this. But you could have gotten yourself killed. How's your shoulder?
Fine. I'll survive.
Thanks for the backup, but you didn't have to do that. Unlike you, we have actual armor.
Oh, I'd love to travel back in time and see if armor would have helped you. Or not. All right. Now, honestly, I've never willingly thrown myself into incoming fire. Or unwillingly, for that matter. Oh, phew. I need to catch my breath.
I'll say, you could have been killed.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
How did they manage to dock?
Their ship appeared at the very last moment. They hacked our comms and docking system, and here we are.
Aren't many of them, but goddamn these stealth ships. I don't even know what equipment can detect them, but definitely not ours.
I used to think that only Martians had stealth tech. Hey, wait. They said you stole their ship. Is that true?
On Eros, we...
You know what? I don't want to know. The less I know, the better if they interrogate me. Yeah.
Gotta go.
We need to go.
I'll head to the terminals and try to figure out how to help the others. Good luck. And if you do get out of here, don't forget about my mom's gift. Tell her I'm fine.
My weapon always changes back to auto. I always set it to semi-auto. And then it goes back. Wait, you know what? I never actually tried following it. Does anything happen? Or where does he end up going? Let's see where Larry heads to. Where are you headed, Larry? Oh, G swaps weapons. Just realizing that too. For a second I thought G meant grenade. Keeps on walking. Look at how much shorter we are compared to him. And he is like bent over a little bit. Okay, he's going to the IT center. Then where does he go? You find the sniper rifle? Not on this run, no. I found it because the armory was looted, so they took up the arms. Here he is. Can't say anything to him. Okay. There's some suits in here. 2-section C hall.
Almost there. If you can just deactivate the clamps in the command center, the mutt will be free.
One sec, I'm checking this. There's another game that actually drops today too that's made by a small studio. Started out like as a student project, but then it's actually, can't find the name of it. It's Project something, but it's like a sci-fi short story with multiple endings style of game. Something I definitely want to check out either later today or tomorrow morning, because I got some stuff going on.
Just a bug under my boots.
Here comes the big guy.
Ready to miss white space.
Oh.
I'll clear this place right out.
Good one. You've got nothing on Earthers. I'm out. Need a medic.
God. This is where it would have been amazing if we had that sniper rifle.
It's over. For now.
We made it. All right, let's get out there.
Fuckers. They killed everyone and stole the servers. What for?
Those servers have our Pinkwater 4 employee database, but it's encrypted. It seems they were unable to break the code.
But if they do, they'll know everything about us. Appearance, biometrics, account numbers, even our favorite bar.
Called Project Vesperi. That's what it was. Trying to find the name of it. But yeah, we'll probably be checking that out. Because otherwise, I don't know what we would be playing this weekend.
There's a docking issue. The second clamp's still holding the mat. Can you deactivate it manually? There's a terminal below.
Alright, we're moving.
Time to end this.
1, 2, advance!
I'm hit. And worse. Focus fire!
Was that from the mods?
Yeah, I've always been of the opinion actions speak louder than words. Say the word and another salvo is on its way.
It's over. For now.
Some amazing cover fire. Some real good cover fire.
The sector is hot! Look out! Snipers up top!
I'm on it. Just stay when.
Zafar, give him hell!
Under fire from dispatch.
I can help. Larry won't be happy about it.
Fire on my mark. Eagle Eye, sights on that one. Let's see how much momentum they can Zafar, fill him with lead!
Fill them with lead, Zafar. Fill them with lead.
You're already in my sight.
You've got nothing on Earthers.
Bog under my boot.
Oh, that was an amazing hit.
The Brute's here with an armored escort.
Good one. Even their armor won't stand a chance against PVC fire.
Come on! Push them back! Positions!
Shit, these bastards again! Zafar, we can't penetrate their armor!
PDC will test its strength.
Run out! Take cover! Now!
No visuals on target. Retreat to the airlock.
This is our chance. Let's go!
They're escaping! Fire! Fire! Fire!
This'll hold them!
The computer has uploaded your call sign as the ship's name. I need authorization.
Granted. Let's get out of here.
Damn. Straight execute him.
Prepare the thermonuclear charges.
Pinkwater 4, don't lose hope. Everyone will know what happened.
And then the entire station gets blown up. R.I.P. Larry. Sheesh. That's a big difference. Big difference. Major consequences. But there it is. We got through it. We've now played through every single preset class that they have available currently. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad I got to return and do a little bit more because it is a fun game. Again, it's still early stages, still has plenty of work to go, but I hope with time and everything that they're able to implement some of the feedback. What's your favorite so far? My favorite, without a doubt, is going to be that hacker style. I love that, especially since we had drones there for a second. We had like a drone swarm. We had like stunning abilities. without a doubt, that's what I'm going to be doing. Probably the Earther, the first one I did, I liked the most. The Earther Hacker. But maybe if they do, I don't know if they would do like an open beta or something down the line, or if this is just kind of it until launch. But we have a lot of time from now until then, so I guess we shall see. But for now, I think that's going to be it for this. Probably leave the playthrough at here. We won't go any further because anything else, that's going to be too much. You just played the Officer? Yes. The Officer is more of your like assault class. And then the Hacker, of course, is more like gadget based. But you can technically mix and match. I think it's just like their preset characters. But yeah. For now though, thank you all again for the likes. Thank you for the new followers, the subs, the members. Every episode that I cover is always up on YouTube if you want to watch this back or anything else I've played. As always, I appreciate all the new subs, members, and yeah. I don't know if I'll be back on later today. I might be working on some videos. If not, then we'll be back tomorrow morning to play Project Vesperi, and we'll take it from there. So for now, thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.